I think that we should legalize gay marriage. I mean, why shouldn't we? People who say you shouldn't, you're really just being prejudiced if you think about it. Because protecting marriage, really? Have you seen the state of marriage right now? The divorce rate is 50%. People are just so mean to gay people, well, gay guys. But then when two guys see two girls, they want to act like, oh, well, that's fine because, that turns me on, so that's for me. No, it's not for you. Two girls kissing has nothing to do with you. You're the furthest thing from their minds. Like, literally, the furthest thing from their minds. It's only when two whores kiss that are really about you. So I love listening to music. And the music that comes out nowadays, it's just really interesting because people just say whatever the hell they want, and they can. I mean, no one's really stopping them from doing it. Like, there's this one song, and there's this line in it, and it's like stripper booty with a rack like wow. And I have a lot of questions about that because I'm like, is she a stripper? Because if she is a stripper, then of course she's a stripper booty. I mean, that's her job. I mean, she's on her ass all day long, so of course her booty is a stripper booty. You don't have to put the word stripper booty before it. She just has a booty. It's part of her job. You don't go up to your plumber and say, "Hello, sir, you have a plumber's butt crack," because that's just part of being a plumber. So it's just like it's just a little rude to a stripper. I feel like. So I watched a lot of TV when I was little because it's like I couldn't really find a lot of things I was really good at. Like how little kids always have a bunch of activities that they do. Like I went to a bunch of activities, but I pretty much quit all of them. Like I remember when I was little, like really little, like I had to be like 4 or 5 because otherwise I would not have allowed this to happen. But I went and I took ballet, and then I quit because there's no possible way that I'm gonna allow myself to walk around in a pink tutu on purpose because that just sounds ridiculous. Because I was kind of a tomboy, but I mean, what is with that phrase tomboy anyway? Like, like just because a girl doesn't want to wear dresses and like sports, she's a tomboy. Like who the first of all, who the hell is Tom? My name was not Tom. Why am I a tomboy? And I'm not a boy. Just a girl who likes to play sports and not wear dresses. Why can't I just be that? But I mean, I guess that's kind of long. I'm an only child, so when I was growing up, I kind of missed out on the opportunity to blame others for the things I did wrong because it was just me and my mom in the house. So it's like if something happened, then she just automatically felt like it was my fault. But honestly, if you think about it logically, 50% of the time it kind of should be her fault because there's only two people there. So I mean, let's just share the blame here. Let's not be rude. I remember when I was little, I also took piano. And the thing about piano is like that's just something you kind of have to practice like all the time. And I hated practicing. That's probably one of the reasons why I quit. I hated to practice because when you practice, you can hear how bad you are, and you just hear how you're not getting any better. It's like I don't want to be like I hate people say like, oh, just practice makes perfect. No, it doesn't. Practice makes you hear how bad you are. Like practice just makes you feel worse about yourself because you're like, I'm trying and nothing's happening. And but I mean, when I was in piano, I could successfully play like 3 songs. And I was really proud of myself, even though they're like seriously the easiest songs to ever play on the piano. But I could play Kumbaya, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and the Jaws theme song. Now, when I discovered I could play the Jaws theme song, like I seriously just felt like I made the best discovery of my entire life. I mean, I was like 9 years old. But honestly, all I was really doing was hitting the last couple of keys on the piano over and over again really fast and then drawing a shark on the board. I don't know. It entertained me. But my teacher, I mean, she didn't act like it was great, but she was like, oh, look, that's nice. Even though she really should have said, you're not doing anything, you're just hitting some keys. Do not feel like that's an accomplishment. But you can't say that to a child. I mean, we probably should, because, I mean, honestly, no, what you just drew is not a dog. It's a scribble. I don't know what that is. Why is dogs are also not pink? I feel like you should have picked a different color, maybe brown. Look at a dog. Do you see a pink dog around here? So clearly, draw brown, black, something white. I don't care, but draw them into an actual dog, and then you can show it to me.